In this video, we'll look at the Faculty Payroll Monthly List Creation Procedure. So this is just the steps on how you set up your list to schedule faculty and also for payroll purposes. So as you can see, this is part of step number 2 in the Faculty Payroll Monthly List Creation Procedure. It's part of a faculty assignment process where you call this procedures and set up the list. So this video we're going to be talking about how to do that. So the first thing we want to do, keep in mind that the purpose of the procedure, as the description says, is to go through specific steps on how to do this. Keep in mind there's 3 options for creating this list. You can just type in the information into the proper spreadsheet. You can also download from PowerCampus, where you can also download the section and the number of students, which again, but that's fairly complicated. So this is using the class schedule worksheet. Should be on the Dean's Drive, and it's kind of a template for. But this assumes that the campus director or whoever is setting up the schedule for students uses this spreadsheet. So that's something you can work out with your in your decision team meetings with your campus director. But hopefully they'll see that this might be a useful tool for them to use as well. So step 1, open the year instructor payroll list. Now where on earth do you find that? It's on a network drive that you should have access to. If you don't, contact helpdesk.belhaven.edu. So it's just helpdesk.belhaven.edu at belhaven.edu. So so it's you can see it if you open up the drive list on your computer. Most of us has mapped it as the U drive, and so you can see it here. I've got it selected. Faculty at bcdoors.new public, and again I've mapped that as the U drive. And you're looking for instructor list, and in my case I'm looking for Houston. So, and notice here's my 2014 instructor payroll list. So that's the file I want to open because I'm going to add to that file. And I've already opened it, so let me just bring it up here. So here it is. And again, I want to do this from scratch. So what I've done is I've taken the heading from a previous month. So I've just copied these headers. I've just copied and pasted it into the month of September. So I'm ready to enter the September schedule. And so that's the first step. So I'm ready to continue on, and then I'm ready for the step number 2. And as I detailed there, I'm using step number 3. So I've already done, as I said, number 3. I've copied the headers, and what I'm doing is I'm noting the columns needed. So notice I need course, the dates, which includes start date, end date, course name. So what we're going to be doing is using the data from the class schedule worksheet that hopefully has been used to set up classes for students. We're going to use that information and copy and paste it into the proper area here on our instructor payroll list. So let's go ahead and do that. So I brought up a copy of the class schedule worksheet, and notice that we've entered, these are the actual classes for September, and I've got several formulas in this worksheet. So what we want to do is make sure we copy the values. So let's do that. So I'm going to start with the course, and notice on our procedure list we're at step number 5. Go to class schedule worksheet, and we're going to go to the next semester and copy the needed columns. So we're going to start by copying the name of the course. So I'm just going to select the course number and just going to do copy, and then go over to again my worksheet. Now here's the instructor payroll list. Here's where it gets important. You've got to you don't want to just paste it in there because we've got, like I said, we've got formulas coming over. So we want to click on paste and then choose paste special, and we just want to put the values in there. So I'm going to click on OK. So we're all set with those. And now we're going to go ahead and notice we don't have the cohorts yet. So what we do have is the dates. So again, these are calculated, so that's why we want to paste just the value. So I'm going to copy those dates and go back over to my instructor payroll list for, notice the tab heading is September. So I'm going to paste, again, paste special, and again we just want the values, and that'll make sure that just the right information comes through. So you continue and do the other items. So we're going to do course name, and here's the course name, and I'm going to copy those over, same thing. And technically on course name you don't necessarily have to use paste special, but just to keep it consistent, I'll do that here. And then we want the day that the course is meeting, so we're going to copy that over here. And again, these are calculated, so that's why we have to use the paste special. And paste and paste special, and then just the values I'm going to bring over. And then finally the weeks, that's the last column, is the number of weeks that the class meets, and again this is calculated as well. So I'm going to copy that and then paste that as well. And again, just the values. Now notice there's some information we still need. We still need the cohorts and the number of students enrolled. And so we don't have that as yet, so we have to get that from Power Campus. But you can see now that your list is shaping up nicely. So I'm going to go to Power Campus, and again, if you need access to Power Campus, call the help desk, and they'll get you set up, or email them. But Power Campus is where we do all our scheduling and keep track of student information. So once you log into Power Campus, you want to click on Academic Records, and then go to Workflow and choose Sections. Now what we want to do now is filter this so that we get the right semester as well as the right location. So I'm going to go all the way to the right where it says Query the Window, question mark on the top right there. And I'm going to type in the year, which is 2014 in this case. The term is going to be the fall term, and the session is going to be your location. So for me, I'm going to choose Houston. And go back to the same icon, the question mark on the top right there, and click, and that will do your query and bring up the information we need. So what I'm going to do is now I can go over to I can see on the right hand side the start date, so I can see that the Principles of Management starts in September, and there's my section number. So I can again take those numbers and update my my spreadsheet here with the cohort or section number. So I can put 20 there for BUS 326. And so I would just repeat that for the other classes. And then to get the number of students, you have to scroll over a little bit here. A little further. And it gives you the maximum, the minimum, and then there's the ads right there. So right now, there's just 2 students, so I need to watch that one, and so I'll just take that number and put it into my spreadsheet. The challenge is the numbers change, so you have to watch that to make sure you get your class up to 5 to be able to have a full-time class. Otherwise, there's other options to consider. So again, you do the same thing, update your list. And so as step number 7 says, you just repeat it until you're finished. And then number 8, so we've already done that. We've cut and pasted the different columns we needed. We've also done number 8 to find the section number. And then the next step, number 9, you've got to know the pay rates. The pay rates are how much a faculty member who's got a master's degree gets paid per week versus doctorate. So each campus is different, so you have to find that out from the Associate Vice President of Adult Studies. And so once you find that rate, you multiply that by the number of weeks that the faculty member is going to be teaching, and that's where you enter the pay. But first of all, you have to go back to the main process, the faculty assignment process, and that will kind of walk you through, where to find faculty members, how to go about finding faculty members, and then you can enter the pay rate from there. So thank you very much for your attention. So what you do is you do September, but normally you can do August, September, October for the fall semester, and September, October, November, and December for the fall semester. So you can do all 3 or 4 months to complete, and you do them all at once at this point. So thank you for your time, and good luck.